ahead and spill some tea for how moms over 40 can work with Chinese suppliers. I'm gonna talk about pet luxury pet brand building, and I wanted to explain to you guys how to increase profits so this way you don't end up getting scammed when you're getting cheaper products from China and modifying them or trying to build them. And I want to explain to you how to work together with suppliers. So definitely, guys, enjoy the quick walk, and I'm gonna try to explain to you as easily as possible. So imagine this: if you're building your luxury pet brand and you're thinking to yourself, well, okay, I started building it, and now I need to go ahead and get a bunch of supplies. Well, I need to get a bunch of products and I need to sell them. Once again, guys, I imagine you already picked a product. I imagine you already know how to pick one, and you watched my previous workshops and you already know how to do that. But let's just say you're ready to order products. But the question is, how do you make this product slightly different? Because otherwise, you're simply not gonna make any sales because your product is just gonna be not differentiated enough. And of course, a lot of copycats gonna be jumping into that product, and all of a sudden you literally have low margins. You're not making enough, and of course that could be frustrating. There's several ways you could increase profits. One of them is by tapping into GMV score, gross margin. So there's a GMV max score, gross margin value, that is being pushed by TikTok. And if you tap into that score, if you do everything for your product that in everything in a way where TikTok Shop is going to push you through GMV Max, then you're going to be able to have greater profits. So that's one of the ways. How much more? 10 to 30% more if you get pushed through GMV Max. So that's the first thing. The second thing, guys, is working with suppliers. That's another way for you to working with suppliers smartly. That's another way for you to earn some more profits. If you don't work smartly, then what can happen? You're just gonna burn through unnecessary expenses simply because you just chose kind of the wrong path. You didn't do the quality assurance. You didn't pick the right supplier or combination of suppliers, especially when you found a product and you have a prototype or some sort of a version of a product or something, some sort of an idea in your head for what the product should be. Obviously, all of this should be communicated, and when you start communicating with the supplier, the communication can be really tough, especially if you're trying to work with Chinese suppliers. They don't really speak English really well, and they have the cultural barriers and other understandings behind TikTok Shop and the GMV metrics and Amazon metrics and everything in terms of customs. Because if you ship the product to Amazon warehouse and it's not according to their guidelines, you could get shut down and whatnot. And of course, you don't want to be in that situation. So one of the best ways you could save a little bit of money on suppliers is by leveraging correct supplier. What we do, we always tell moms over 40, leverage somebody who's really good in working with that particular set of materials, and somebody who have that ODM expertise, original design manufacturer. So there's different types of pathways. There's OEM and ODM pathway. OEM pathway, when you take a product and original equipment manufacturer. OEM, when you take a product and you just order a bunch of products like that are OEM from that factory that is OEM specialized. You order it and you slap a label and you call it a day. Well, if you do that, yes, you're going to get faster speed. You're going to be able to come out to the market faster. But at the same time, you are doing this with somebody's product, somebody's mold, somebody's intellectual property, and sooner or later it can catch up to you on a longer term. So what you want to do is you really want to you could start off with that, and that's what we show how to do in our feudal incubator. And of course there's lots of advantages in doing that, and in fact we recommend doing that, starting off with OEM, especially for the beginner. TikTok shop dropshippers who don't necessarily have well-versed experience with working with ODM types of suppliers, who have their own facilities, who have their own design uh, kind of expertise to design the product and take any of those products and come out with it faster. So effectively, guys, what you want to be doing, if you want to work with somebody who makes those designs for you and iterates through multiple versions and you get to stay in control, you go with ODM type of supplier. So what we do in my talent agency will help you get connected with those suppliers. So if you guys are interested in getting a good deal, you're going to get a way better price than trying to do this yourself, because we have volume discounts for any kind of moms over 40 who are buying more in bulk. And because we're a talent agency, we're able to get multiple moms to buy products from the same supplier. And of course, in many of these cases, they provide us that volume discount, and you could benefit from that versus doing it on your own. The same applies for shipment. When you're trying to ship a big product in a container, well, you could squabble up with other moms in my community and get that product shipped to you, multiple products at a lot cheaper price. So there's a concept of squabbling up that many people don't talk about, yet it can help you increase your profits exponentially, especially when you have things under your control, especially when you are building your feudal kingdom with multiple iterations of different types of products, and doing this with a supplier who have their manufacturing facility in place and have all the bells and whistles to produce a product and get it up and into production, and connect with other types of people, other companies, other Chinese factories who are very good in their expertise, and connect them together to help you build and design that product. And of course, while working with small, simple sizes and balancing it out in a way that it makes total sense for you and them. Now, keep something in mind. Originally, when you want to do this by leveraging those types of suppliers, but over longer term, you could also choose your own suppliers and work directly with factories. So that's the idea, and you could save more money with factories, except you don't really want to take that major risk in the beginning of your life cycle. You want to do this. You want to do this gradually later at scaling phases, where you build parallel relationships with your own factory. But to help you bootstrap the whole process faster, you want to be using the types of suppliers who are able to work together with your product and make this product available. So to the markets, make it, well, not to the markets, but to other suppliers, to other factories, and who can produce that same product, and make it easy for you to have all those bells and whistles to ship, because there's so many different things. There's shipment boxes that needs to be created. There's other types of materials that needs to be added together in a box. Can you imagine doing this yourself? That would be so much headaches, guys, trying to do this yourself and not getting anywhere. So anyway, guys, I quickly wanted to create this workshop to let you know that we offer that as a service. And thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm actually in my brother's house. The cats are over there. Hello, developer. And thank you for jumping in. It's a beautiful sunny day. My nephew, he got this Tesla over here. He works in Best Buy. He's 25 years old, and right now he's about to head out and drop off my other nephew in an airport. My other nephew is going to Florida. Woohoo! That's super cool. So yeah, Tesla. So we have multiple cars, guys. We have Tesla. We have, this is my car. This is my mom's car, but it was given to my brother. And the cats, I don't know if you could see the cats from the window. Let me zoom in. They typically hang out around in the window over here, guys. So yeah, guys, this is what I'm up to. And thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. But yeah, I was just covering the concept of increasing profits from Chinese suppliers. Now, a lot of people don't understand. Like, a lot of people from overseas who come down to my channel, they don't understand that they can get rich. They don't understand just if you were to walk into my workshop and kind of randomly started listening, that would never, like, unless you reach the point where I'm explicitly mentioning that, guys, you would never understand. You would never realize that you could get rich. How crazy is that? How crazy is that? No, this is actually my brother's house. I was gonna go to the pool. We got the big pool and whatnot. This year, I mean, this is not even my house. I'm not that rich, but yeah, he lives in a condominium. I live in a house, and it's like in a neighboring city, and it's not that far. But what I do is I kind of make it easy for you guys to get rich as well. Even if you're from overseas and kind of trying to figure out how to do this, and how do you develop this skill that will just kind of make it super easy for you to pull this off. And a lot of people from overseas, they ask me this question: how do I do this? How do I get rich? I tell them, look, whenever you discover a problem and you dedicate yourself to that problem and continue persisting with that problem and solving that problem over a longer time period, trust me, you're going to be in demand. You're going to be in demand. The other question that I get from many side hustlers is, well, I don't know if I should be focusing on that problem. Like, I don't really have the support behind me. I don't really have anything to help me. And this is where my talent agency come in. We understand that. And we're here to provide you tools, resources, education, encouragement, accountability, and support. So this way, you basically scratch our back, we scratch yours. That's how it works. And you get, of course, incredible expertise, experience, and incredible amount of growth in your career, in your everything that you guys are doing. So, like, this is a path that I have for you if you guys are interested in this. Now, keep something in mind, it's not for everybody. If you're a lazy side hustler who wants to like watch movies all day and not like take this seriously, then of course, guys, you will live in poverty for the longest life. And of course, why would you want to do that? Instead, you just listen to extremely smart people around you. There's a lot of smart people around you, guys. And of course, you could listen to my feudal hustler, Bruno. He's really smart. He's picking up all the information that I'm teaching him. And the reason why I always kind of dedicate my disciples, my students and mentees to help in helping you is because I already know that I won't be able to explicitly help you guys one-on-one in concrete basis unless it's happening in initial phases, which is basically right now. So if you're watching this and you discovered this live and you discovered this journey in my initial phases as I'm building my luxury pet brand and already have a talent agency, then congratulations. You have a chance. You have a chance to jump into our talent agency and work together in helping moms over 40 build luxury pet brands. And in the process, potentially become rich. This is true, guys. This is true. This year, I made close to $500,000. That excludes my full-time job. That's just from trading. That's just from like stock investing. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be making like millions of dollars or driving Lambos or anything like this. But what I will tell you confidently, with 100% confidence, that if you're a side hustler from overseas and you follow me and you help moms over 40 build luxury brands and you squabble up together with me to help them and learn the research skill and rating skills of products, and in terms of taking those products from original discovery of them being viral products and figuring out all the mechanical steps and dynamics that are involved in launching them, then trust me, I guess somebody is spitting. How can I help you? Yeah, so here's how you could help me, guys. Like, game developer is really smart. He's a really smart kid. He jumped into this live and quickly recognized that frankly speaking, there's just no people on planet Earth that do that. And I only do that for few limited people, few limited side hustlers and moms over 40, where I carve out that path for them. Now, keep something in mind. If the developer wasn't here in that live, in previous lives, he wouldn't ever discover those opportunities. So how to help you? Okay, I think I seen one of those cars driving around, showing the landscape of whatnot. So here's how you could help me. Right now, you do